Hello, and welcome to the Daily Gas for May 1st, 2025, called Deadly Maths by Philip Newman. Normal Sudoku rules apply. Killer, digits in cages, cannot repeat and must sum to the total given. Arrow, digits along arrows must sum to the circle total. So, what does that mean? Well, if you take a look here, we have our killer cages and our arrows. These arrows are actually arrows that we've seen a few times before with, what was it, XVs, with crop keys, with little killers. This time they're with normal killers. So this here is a cage, this dotted dash region. It tells us that these two digits must sum to 5. These two here will sum to 17, these two to 15, so on and so forth throughout the grid with our arrows being more maths, hence the deadly maths, these three digits on the arrow will sum to the circle, and separately, these two will sum to the circle. So let's say this was a 6, then these three would be 1, 2, and 3 to sum to 6, and then these would be like 1, 5 or 2, 4 to sum to 6 here. And that's it. Those are the rules. Let's jump right into it. All right, so 15 is interesting because 15 is either 7, 8 or 6, 9. If it was 7, 8, then 8 plus 7 only needs 1 and 2 digits, which is not possible. So I think it actually has to be 6, 9 with a 1, 2 pair. The 4 tells us it's 1, 2 in that order with 3 there. This is 1, 2, that's not a big deal. 9, we don't know. This was 8, 9, 12, maybe 13 because it can't use 9 now. So it's either um, 8, 5 or 6, 7. Obviously, this can't be 7 with a 6, so it must be 8, 5, which means this is a 1. Wait, this is a 1, 2 pair. So 1, 2, 1, 2, we don't know the order. Hmm. I guess now with the 5 and the 8, this can't be 1 and this can't be 4. So this is going to be a 2, 3 pair. So it's 2, 7 or 3, 6. Hmm. All right. 8 similarly. All right, so 11, 12, maybe we look at 12 because it can't have 9 or, oh, well, it couldn't have had 6 anyways. So this could either be 8, 4 or 7, 5. Again, that's not going to work, so it must be 8, 4 with a 1, 3 pair. 1, 6, 3, 4 both work. 11, 9, 2 can certainly work. It can't be 8. Could it be 7, 4? It could be 7, 4 with a 1, 2. That actually works for once with 7. As a result, where does 5 go in this row? This is an interesting one. 5 can't go here. It can't be part of the 16 because that's going to be 7, 9. So 5 must go here. I don't know why that's what I spotted, but but it was. Um, Sadly, we can't do the same thing with 4 because 4 can be part of the 7 with the 4, 3, and 1. All right, Philip, what maths are we doing here? Can't be 1, 7 because it can't be 1, 8. But otherwise, I don't see a restriction, right? 2, 6, 2, 7, 3, 5, 3, 6. Guess there's always a 6 between these two cells. I don't think that's extremely helpful. Oh wait, sorry. Why can't this be a bigger digit? It made sense here with the 5, but for some reason I transferred that logic over, even though it isn't logical at all. This definitely could be 6 here with 3, and this is 2. It could be 7, 1 because this would be 7, 2 in this direction. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what my brain was doing there. That makes literally no sense. Hmm. This should not be so difficult for a gas, so as usual, I'm missing something. Oh, this has to be 3, 5, doesn't it? That's what I wasn't considering, because it can't use 1 or 2. It has to be 3, 5 with 7. There we go. I was just being a little blind. This is 7, 9, though we knew that. We just didn't know what order. Um, 7 is either here, which would make that 9, or here, which would make this 9. Or it's just here, and then we'd have our 7, 4 with our 1, 2, 2, 4. There's certainly more we can do from there, but I'm not exactly sure what it is quite yet. For 7, I guess 7 doesn't belong in 17. Can't be 1 or 4, right? So it has to be a 2, 3 pair. And it can't be 2 because of the 7, so it has to be 3, 6 with the 2 there. All right. Then doesn't give us the order. I guess we did know that because this was a 1, 2. We knew that this was a 2 for a while. 1, 2, 7, 4. So just like this is 4, 7, this is also 4, 7. 4, 7 means 7 means it can't be 1 along the arrow. So it's either 3, 5, 3, 5. No, it can't be 3, 5 this direction because then it would be 5, 4, and it can't be that because of the 4, 7. And by the same logic, it can't have a 2 here with a 6 here. Oh, which means it just can't be 2, 6. Which means it must be 3, 5, which means we know the order because it can't be 5, 4. Yeah, all right. So this is 6. This is the 4, 7 here. Yeah, it's all starting to come together. Then 6, 1, 2. This being 1, 2 means this is either 3, 7 or 4, 6. Either way, we know the order. Oh, and it's either 3 or 4, which means the 7 cannot be the 3, 4, which means it must be the 1, 6 with the 3 here. If that's the case, then this is forced to be 2, 4. Could be 4. No, it can't actually. With 2. 2, 9. Would normally work with 2, 3, 4, but it can't be that. So this 4, 2 pair. Oh, sorry, and the 6 stares back. This is just 3, 7. I did miss that again. 7 does give us 7, 4. We know the order. 6, 1, 5, 8. 8 can't go here, but otherwise 1, 5 is free reign. Let's look back at this again, what we were doing before. 4 here. If this was 7, it would be 4 here. So if it was 4 here, it would have to be 9, but 9, 2 with 4 requires 3. So this can't be 4, it must be 2. This is 4. 2 says it can't be 9, 2, so it must be 7, 4 with the 1 here. 2 gives us 1, 2, 1. 2 gives us 2. Gives us 7, 8, 9. Here 6, 8. 8, 6. Here 4 and 9. And 9. 7, 8 here. 2, 8. 5, 6 at the very least we can do. 5, this has to be 5, 2. 2, 6. 5, 2, 5, 3, because it can't be 6 there. 14 can't be 5, 9. So it must be 6, 8. And 6, 6, of course, 6, 9 here, quite nice. No 3's in the corner here. 9, 8, 9. 8, 8, 7. 7, we need 3 actually. That's an interesting one. 3 and 4. So 3, whoops, and 4. Didn't mean to place both of those as 3s, but that's fine. 5, 9, there we go. 9, 5, and 7 actually. 7 with 7 here from the column the 4. Of course, the 4, 7 pair. Here, 1, 2, and 2. 2, 1, and 9 actually. This is 9, 1, 1 because of the 9 there. 8 and 4. And this was 8 and 2. This can't be 2 or 8, so it's 4, and that gives us our order on everything there. Then 1 and 2. 2, 1. 6, 9. Cross we need the 5. And we're almost done. This is 1, this is 8. This is 3, this is 5. And we are done in 11 minutes and 43 seconds with Deadly Maths by Philip Newman. So, hopefully you enjoyed, and thank you for watching.